What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Dude Stop Productions, the YouTube channel. I am Mario, aka Maridi. To my right is...
Floss, aka Oscar.
In front of
No,
me
it's
is...
the other way around, right? Oscar, aka
Oscar, yeah.
Floss, because Floss isn't my legal name. Anyway, over here is...
And I am Nick, aka Nick.
And this is our Horizon Zero Dawn chat video, discussion video.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Entertainment Spectrum podcast. Every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, we upload an Entertainment Spectrum podcast video.
When you say podcast,
Did I really?
Yeah, I was...
I'm like reliving the good old
I was
times.
confused.
dude, the podcast.
That's right. It's not the podcast, it's a discussion show.
Thank you for watching the Entertainment Spectrum
Thank you.
discussions. Wait, I don't even know what's.
I don't
What
know.
do we call it? Like, just I know the Entertainment.
The Entertainment Spectrum.
Welcome to the Entertainment Spectrum.
Thank you for
There we
watching
go.
the Entertainment Spectrum every Tuesday, Thursday,
Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Friday,
and sometimes
Sunday.
a bonus video within those days.
Yeah. If
So
we record
anyway.
a little extra.
Stop.
What?
Anyway, let's get right to today's topic.
Yes.
Mara, you want to introduce it?
Yes, we're talking about Horizon Zero Dawn, the PS4 exclusive by Guerrilla Games, which came out on February 28th, 2017. I was going to say 16.
Speaking of which, I've
Yes.
seen some people online
Uh-huh.
talk about Guerrilla Games as like an actual gorilla,
What?
and it's
Like
it's like
Harambe?
gorilla, like the Guerrilla Tactics, right? Like
Yeah,
like
it's
GUE,
with the U, yeah.
and I just see people like
Not
typing
O.
gorilla.
No,
Well,
not that.
a gorilla and 1-2 switch.
Dude, yes.
So-
Low key, that game's better than Horizon. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Horizon impressions. Let's start off by saying, let's talk about the beginning. How hyped were you for Horizon? We'll go from
We'll go from Sony Pony to
So let's start right there.
okay.
to Nintendo.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nintendo.
Wait, what do you, okay, I want before we get into this, what you played GameCube more, you said, right?
What? Like
Were you
back then?
like when the era of PS2, or Xbox and GameCube, you played GameCube more.
I played
didn't you?
GameCube more, but PS2 has Guitar Hero 2, so you gotta respect
and you
that.
played. I know you played GameCube
Oh, for
the
sure.
most for sure.
Yeah, I'm a Nintendo.
You know what? I probably am the Sony pony because I played.
Rip.
I played PlayStation 1, then PS2, then
Uh-huh.
PS3, then I got an Xbox original, then I got
Mm-hmm.
an Xbox 360. Now I have all of them, and then a Wii 2. I got
All of
one.
them.
But anyway,
Anyway,
the more elite Sony pony here.
let's
we'll
live
go
up
for
to
you.
the hype,
Not
ladies
pony.
and gentlemen.
Not
How
pony.
were you when this game was announced to before its release date? Talk to us more.
When it was announced, was not too hyped. I was pretty salty that they weren't making another Killzone, because Killzone Shadowfall was pretty elite. But yeah, when it was like the first teaser trailer, I was like, all right, this looks cool. And then, but it wasn't until I played it at E3 2016 where I was like, oh shit, this junk is legit.
Maybe not Zelda legit, but legit nonetheless.
it was legit. So yeah, like, what is that? April, about a year ago.
When was E3? April?
Oh, junk, it was June, not April.
Fake fan.
Rip.
Anyway,
But yeah.
so
yeah.
you weren't hyped originally.
No, not a.
After actually getting a hands-on experience with it,
Yeah,
your hype
yeah.
grew exponentially.
Mhm.
Okay, Nick, what about you?
It was like one of those games where like every conference Sony had, I would look for it,
Mhm.
but it wasn't a game where I would like there was like a lot of people that get so excited when a new trailer is. I wasn't one of those guys that would get like super excited for a new trailer. Like I would look into it and I have it like in my head,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like super excited. Like I wasn't like a day one pre-order as soon as it went on the freaking like GameStop or whatever. I didn't do that, you know. But I was intrigued by it,
Okay,
and
you're interested.
I was excited too. You know, it looked cool. I love those games with like the nice scenery and all that stuff. You know, all that Middle Eastern stuff. Like, but even though it has those robots and all that, but it has like that the nice scenery with waterfalls and the grass and the forest. I like all that shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I was excited for it and I was hyped, but I wasn't like
You
a
were
super
like,
fan.
oh my god.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. People.
Rip.
Floss.
about you?
So I'm not joking when I say this.
Okay.
I thought it was a new Witcher game. I really did. That was before I knew the title.
Like the teaser.
That's when I strictly saw gameplay.
Yeah.
I didn't see a title. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I just saw the gameplay. I'm like, is this a new Witcher game?
Uh-huh.
And then I realized, no, it's not.
Well,
And I always thought it looked pretty interesting because I thought the environment looked cool.
Yeah.
But then when they showed the machines for whatever reason, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But playing it now, it's like, it's cool.
pretty damn good.
It's pretty elite.
Yeah.
So I think we could all say our excitement for it wasn't like too big, but we definitely had an interest in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were all interested.
it wasn't my most anticipated game of the year.
But I think, I mean,
was
I know there
hyped
was
for it.
people that were really excited for it, but I think for the majority of people, that's how it was. Like, I mean, at least from the majority of people I've talked to and seen posts on Twitter and stuff, they were like, they were all interested in it, but
yeah,
because a lot of people didn't, I noticed a lot of people didn't like Killzone
Shadowfall.
Shadowfall. I was about to say Killzone Strugglefall.
God, let's take a sip of water and a little
Okay.
prayer for Killzone.
Rip.
It happened again. Remember that one time? Remember the first podcast we did? I took a sip of lemonade, and when I put the cup down, it splashed in my eye. And the same
remember
thing
that.
happened with the water.
Why does it happen when Mario's always present?
No, it happened when we were recording by ourselves.
Oh, okay.
It was like I think it was like the first episode
Oh, okay.
of the Entertainment Spectrum. But yeah.
Anyway.
You have a lot of stories with like cups of water. That when you kicked it and this man's taxes got
Oh
filled
yeah.
with water.
Truly an unfortunate situation.
I wasn't there for that, so
Trash.
didn't see.
Anyway,
That's right. This man no longer places his tax papers on his cabinet.
they're still there,
Or
but they're just
Rip.
a little further away.
All right. That's all that matters.
well, the water bottle he has now has a lid, so
Yeah.
you're good if you
Hey.
kick it.
All right.
You scum.
All right, guys. Where were we again?
Horizon.
So,
Horizon.
all right.
So our hype level, we talked about that
Hype
before
level?
the game.
Not too
Hype
big, but there was definitely an interest.
Yeah.
So how let's go to the week of release. How were you feeling about the game? What were your levels of excitement? What were you feeling up inside? You know what I mean?
Okay, dude.
You gotta go up close and do that.
What were you
thing.
feeling when it's at?
You gotta, they gotta see this. Jesus Christ.
That's how fast I'd like to put.
The man that gets all
Okay.
the ass.
Yeah.
The man
Anyway,
that-
so yeah, how are you how are you feeling like the week of release? When you're seeing a lot gameplay reveal, screenshots, people getting the games early.
It was a struggle because I was like the week before it came out, I was like, "Damn, this looks cool. I need to get it." But then
Yeah.
Zelda was coming out the same
like,
week,
yeah.
and I'm like, what I predicted, what I hoped didn't happen, it happened exactly. I was like, if I cave, I'm gonna buy Horizon, I'm gonna play it, and then when Zelda comes out, I'm not touching this, and that's exactly what happened.
The Zelda filler.
And
Well-
it sucks because Horizon, I think it's a really good game. But the fact that I was way more hyped for Zelda and the fact that I actually enjoy it more, it's like it completely stopped. It sidetracked my Horizon.
Yeah.
Experience.
Just Horizon just went like that.
Yeah.
Horizon Zelda filler.
Rip. Anyway, Mario, go on.
Rip. So I didn't see any videos like gameplays or anything. 'Cause, I'm pretty big on spoilers and junk. Like Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman. Whenever I would go see a movie and the trailers would come out, I would legit do this. Everybody around me would think I'm crazy, but yeah. So I hardly ever. When I know I'm getting a game, I hardly ever see like gameplay up to release. But
Yeah.
my initial plan for Horizon was to beat Resident Evil 7 first, because Resident Evil 7 came out like a month after, and I was like halfway through that.
Still perturbed.
And I
Have
was
you
like-
beaten it?
I have not beaten it yet.
I'm still perturbed.
Don't
He
spoil
hasn't beaten
anything. Don't spoil anything.
I
You know
beaten
who
it.
shows up?
You have?
Yeah.
So what do you think of it? Let's switch to a Resident Evil 7 discussion
Switch.
video.
Zelda Breath
I
of the
knew you were
Wild.
gonna
Get
say
it if
that.
you haven't. It's
I
the
knew
best game of all time. Rated fourth highest rated game of all time. Anyway, this is Horizon's
Anyways,
time. Let's give it the
what was I
respect it
saying?
deserves.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna do that, play Resident Evil first, and then Street Fighter V, a new character Colleen came out, and I was very much anticipating those nice cheeks to play her, but I was like, you know what, can't hold it in any longer, so I just gave up on all that, started playing Horizon, and it's pretty elite, and I have like 3 things I like about the game, 3 things I don't like, but I guess we'll talk about that soon.
Yes.
But yeah, the week it came out, I didn't spend too much time with it because it was like finals week was up ahead. I'm no longer in a gap year like last year where I could
Right.
just come do videos all the time. But anyways, yeah.
And then priorities. Rip. I
Well,
have an essay to do and I still haven't done it. It's due Monday.
Sheesh. What about you, Nick?
rip.
I mean, I was honestly like hell bent. I'm like, I'm not gonna get this right now because Zelda's gonna come out. And I'm getting the Switch, and I know that the Switch is all I'm going to be playing for at least the next month. And then Kingdom Hearts is going to come out, and Kingdom Hearts is more of a priority to me than Horizon. But the GOAT, baby.
Weeb.
The GOAT. Anyway, I was like, I'm just going to get it, like, later, like, when it goes on a price drop, whatever. I know, and then I started reading the reviews, and then I started seeing the screenshots. I'm like, oh, my Lord. This fucking looks so goddamn good. I need to get it. So I ended up buying it like the night before it releases, so I could get that preload.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how much it is. Like, that's how it was. Like, my hype just like went from here to freaking here, and within in the week or like a couple days that I saw like the reviews and all that.
Speaking of video game reviews, probably gonna talk about that in a video coming up.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. Anyways, continue.
Unless we upload that video before the Horizon discussion, but I think that's unlikely. So he's probably right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just to
I'm
give
always
what I
right.
said.
Colin is always right. Colin Moriarty. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah. So like, I literally like the hype. The hype got me.
Yeah.
The hype,
Same.
It creeped up on me, and it just.
Well.
He's like, hey, boss.
All
right, let's talk about the game.
Horizon.
Well.
Huh?
Let's talk about the game itself. Who wants to go first?
Let's. I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
We'll go by how many hours you put into the game. So
Okay.
realistically, how many hours do you think you put into the game?
I don't know. I'm somewhere in the teens. Maybe like 15, 14.
Okay.
Somewhere there.
What about you, Nick?
I'm probably about the same.
Okay, then I've played around the least. I've probably, if I had to estimate, it'd be around 8 to 10.
All right.
So since I have less experience, I'll go first, and then I'll let you guys go after, so you can get your beefy discussions in.
All right.
So I think first off, the first thing I noticed, the game's gorgeous. It's probably one of the best, if not the best looking game I've ever played, and I was just playing on a regular PS4, on just a small Wii monitor, and it was absolutely stunning. It blows the. It doesn't. I'm not gonna use the word blow. It definitely surpasses The Witcher in terms of graphics, and I thought The Witcher was pretty good for its time. I mean, The Witcher kind of looks kind of derped at sometimes, but it's still a nice looking game.
Yeah.
But I think Horizon just completely surpasses it.
Yeah.
Also with the cutscenes, how it has like a depth of field thing, like where the back is really blurry and then Aloy's always like in focus. I think it just looks really nice during the cutscenes, or like when they're exchanging.
Oh, when they're talking? Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, it was fun. Like the thing is, the story didn't intrigue me as much. It was more of like the actual gameplay itself, and that's one of the things that I've always liked. In games, I don't really like watching cutscenes and everything.
Yeah.
And like, but the gameplay is what drives it. And I think those times where I was looking at the story in Horizon, it was kind of like, it's cool. Except for the Rust parts,
Yeah.
I really like Rust. And
The homie.
Or as they say, roast.
Rip.
I'm
But
the
yeah.
roast god.
But yeah, the stuff with Rust was truly interesting, and just everything else, I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about the story. It was good. It was right, but it didn't really hook me like the gameplay did.
Yeah.
I think I really like playing this game because I've always liked playing stealthy,
Yeah.
and I think it's really easy to play stealthy in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like it's too easy, but sometimes when you're I said sometimes like 5 different times right now. When you're playing against those really hard enemies, being stealthy doesn't always work unless you find like the tall grass, or you could just go in there and instantly be stealthy. Nothing, you just lose where you are. But yeah, being stealthy is really easy, but it's also really fun. I love the bow and arrow mechanics. Everything's really good.
Yeah.
I think my biggest issue would just be the cutscenes, which I'm glad. In The Witcher, it's like watching a movie.
Yeah, those cutscenes are fucking
The
long.
cutscenes are way too long. In Horizon, it's way shorter, which is better.
Yeah.
But then again, it's just the gameplay in Horizon's so good that the story is just kind of whatever for me. But I do enjoy the game a lot. And I think once I'm like completely done with Zelda, like
You burn yourself
I've
out on
burned
it.
myself, I'm going to go back to Horizon. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Those are my thoughts.
Sounds gooch. Sounds gooch.
Alright, so I'll go next.
Sounds gooch.
Alright, so
3 times in a
Okay.
row.
Rip. Anyway, so I pretty much, I mean, my lines are different upon Oscars, but pretty much I really love the scenes with Rost. He was probably I don't know why he was really intriguing, even though he wasn't like, well, I mean, even though I'm not gonna say anything actually, even though he wasn't the main character, all I'm gonna say. But he was really intriguing. If you haven't played it, you'll get to him. I'm sure you'll have some interest in him as well. So I like that part, and I don't know why I felt more attached to him than I did with Aloy.
And that's what I said. Remember?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
discussing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was
same
like,
thing.
I feel like Ross is like, I'm more intrigued by Ross than Aloy herself.
I don't know. The fact that never mind, I guess it's kind of spoilering.
Yeah,
Even
that's,
though it's
I
the
was
beginning
about
of
to
the
say
game.
something too, and I didn't. I was like, nah, I had to stop myself. But yeah, but the story is actually, I like it. It has a good premise there, and it's easily understandable. You know, it has its moments where I want to kind of go do the next thing. You know, and I like that about it. But I feel like the cutscene. I don't want the cutscenes too long, like Witcher long. But then I feel like they're a little too short, and some of them like I feel like some of the characters can get a little more development in them.
Yeah.
But
When you say cutscenes, are you talking about the dialogue?
yeah, like the dialogue, like
Because there's
when
like
you
actual
choose-
like cutscenes. I see those things as different. Like the dialogue
Like
is
the
like
Like the cinematics, and then
Yeah.
where they're exchanging dialogue.
because
Yeah.
like the first hour of Horizon is pretty much a bunch of actual cutscenes.
Yeah, so
A
it's the
lot of-
cinema.
a lot of
Okay,
that,
so I'm talking about like the dialogue,
Uh-huh.
pretty much. Yeah, like the dialogue goes by pretty fast, which I
Yeah.
mean I like because I can get straight into the gameplay. But I feel like it's just maybe like maybe 2 minutes longer, and that could add like actually a lot more development into a certain character. Like there's some characters that are like this guy could be so much more, you know.
Yeah.
But overall, the story is pretty damn good. For Guerrilla Games is not truly, they're truly not known for their top tier stories. But this one's pretty good. The gameplay let me go into the graphics. The graphics are absolutely eye-gasmic. Dude, because I have a 4K TV and I played that junk on 4K. That thing is
really?
gorgeous.
That's like saying
Compared
I have
to-
a 360p TV and I played it on 360p.
Okay.
Hey.
Rip.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
And you also
and
have
in
a,
4K.
Pro PS4. Huh?
Yeah, PS4 Pro,
Triple cheeseburger.
triple cheeseburger.
Yes.
So I have that. I have it on my big screen over here in the living room, and it's just really immersive, and the graphics are beautiful. The detail is amazing. You can see the ants, bruh. The ants on the trees.
I've never seen ants
You
on
haven't
trees.
seen the ants? Yeah, it's
I
like in the
need to look at it.
beginning.
Oh, okay.
When you're and the gameplay is smooth as hell. I love all the arrows, like the different type of arrows they have. When you shoot there's one of them, I don't remember the names of them, but there's the one you shoot to like one of the robots, like like the ones that have the ginormous guns. You shoot and then it detaches it.
The armor?
No,
Or
the arrow type where you shoot it
Uh-huh.
onto like let's say, what's the Deathbringer, I think that thing's called. It has like the big ass machine gun on its side. You shoot
The
it,
corruptor, I think.
or the corruptor,
It
whatever.
has
You
like
sh-
it's rotating. Thing,
yeah, you
right?
shoot
Yeah.
it. You shoot it to that machine gun, and it like explodes, and you can
Yeah.
it detaches that piece that you can pick up. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah, okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I just all those types of arrows that they have is really cool.
Yeah.
Just adds a lot more depth of the way you can approach the robot and all that. I feel like the robot AI is really good. They bring a good challenge, but I feel like the human AI is kind of dumb at some
for
points.
sure.
Like I'm just shooting up the arrow, they're just standing there. They're just taking it.
Remember that part in the beginning where it's like this? I don't want to spoil it, but it's in the snow. You
Yeah,
guys-
yeah, yeah.
that
And they're
beginning
just
part?
running to you.
And there's like a bunch of dudes like
Oh, yeah.
top the snowy hills.
Yeah, I
They're kinda
remember.
Just,
Yeah.
and you can just easily take them out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I can relate.
Yeah.
to yourself.
The only thing is they just get away with it because they just put a whole bunch of them in there. Like when you
Yeah.
go attack
Oh, yeah.
the settlements, like there's a lot, but they're easy to handle just to maneuver around,
Yeah.
Which I felt like they could have made them a bit harder.
Mhm.
But what I really like about it is because I play on the hardest difficulty, so the resources are really scarce. So I gotta be careful with my health and all that because like the resources are so scarce. I never know when I'm gonna find something. So I gotta play very cautiously, and I'm not a cautious player at all. I'm really reckless. I just go around and just.
Do you die a lot in Horizon? Do you guys die a lot?
Honestly, I haven't.
nowhere as near as much as I do in Zelda.
Yeah,
I've only died once.
That's
Horizon.
impressive.
Only once.
I've died a couple. What difficulty you play on?
I think just normal.
Oh,
I've died more than 10 times.
I've died. I've died about. I would say about 5-6 times. I haven't died that many times. Actually, most of my deaths came from that first time I got to. I think it was the Corruptor. That was when I had most of the deaths. I had like four. I died like 4 times on that thing. Because I didn't know what to do when it just stood there and just freaking started shooting the missiles.
Yeah.
It was annoying.
When you come across a new machine, it's like super intimidating.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to fight it.
No.
So it's just like.
But I love like the depth it has. You know, like you know how like the monsters go into that notebook or whatever, and you can go into that and see the ways, like the specific ways to increase your damage to take out the robot faster.
It's just like the weaknesses.
Yeah, the weaknesses and all that. I like that about it too, and then the way they have all the what's it called, the data points and all that. It ties. It's pretty easy to follow along into the main story, you know, which I like about it because I'm not one of those guys that goes and for like I'm interested in like all like those little like dialogue side pieces that are
collectibles.
That are optional. Yeah. And when I come up across it, I'm like interested, you know. I mean, I haven't gone to that point where I go and look for them, but when I come across it, I'll read it or I'll listen to it, you know. Yeah. So I like that. Yeah. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, it's overall a solid game, and I have fun with it. You know, I've just been getting back into it lately too, since I'm still playing Zelda quite a lot though, but I'm kind of managing between both of them because I'm not putting like fucking 8 hours a day into Zelda like I was when it launched.
Oh yeah, for sure. How many hours do you have in Zelda right
now? I haven't probably about 80.
Damn, yeah. That's a lot. I finally
3
reached
days.
100, dude.
See, did you pass the Stardew count?
You play about the same amount that you did at launch. Like, yeah, it's just I tried to do, but it's like I don't want to wear myself. I don't want to wear it out so much. You know, I still want to enjoy the game, and I felt like I kind of regret going through it so fast through the main story missions. But it's not that bad. 'Cause there's still a lot of stuff I need to do. Yeah. But I should have kind of spaced it out just a little bit more.
Yeah, you beat the story.
I beat the story in a week.
And you had like how many hours? Like around maybe 30-ish?
Yeah, 30 hours.
And I beat it when I had reached 50.
Yeah.
And half of the time I've just been doing just random shit.
Yeah. So
making love to goats.
Could have spaced it out anymore. But anyway, it's not about Zelda. But yeah. I've been able to manage between both of them. So I've been getting back into Horizon. I'm really enjoying it still. You know, I still have that same thoughts about it. It's a solid game in my opinion.
Sure.
It's a good game,
100%.
and it's worth the 60 bones, as they say.
As one person says.
Yeah.
Gamer 2323.
Okay, well, let's
so
get.
Mara, I don't know how long you're gonna go, but we have like 7 minutes left. If you want to go, we'll just record again, so you don't have to worry about time. I'll just add to the clip.
No, I'll finish it.
It's just in case though.
Yeah.
If you want to keep going, man.
So one of my favorite things about Horizon, and it's kind of a stupid thing. It's like a tiny little thing that I don't think anybody thinks about, but I just love it for some reason. Is when you play like open world games and you can tag enemies. There's a lot of games that do this. Like Far Cry does this, Metal Gear Solid 5 does this. Where like you could tag enemies from afar, and like it shows them on it shows like a little thing
like
above their
marker,
head. And like it like in Far Cry 4 and Metal Gear, like you look at an enemy from a distance and you can see their weaknesses and whatnot. But it doesn't really make sense to why you could see those things. Like, it's just for the video game's sake. But in Horizon, they give you a reason.
Oh, it has purpose why she has that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The focus. The focus. The little thing she has on her ear.
Yeah.
That's, like, the reason that when you're playing the game, you can see the weaknesses and all that. So I just love that it finally makes sense in a game that you could see all that junk.
Yeah.
So it kind of... I like that little thing about it. And then... what else do I like about it? Like, you were saying you weren't a big fan of the story, or you prefer the gameplay.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that you don't really know too much about the story. I like that there's, like, a big sense of mystery in the game. Like, this is not really a spoiler, because in the trailer they kind of talked about it, but, like, there's this god that all the tribes worship, and you don't really know too much about it, but they always talk about it. So my guess is as I keep playing, we'll see what's going on with this god that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh Mother, as they call her. But
what?
So they call her All Mother. Oh Mother.
Oh, the All Mother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about the Hades guy, but that's the
I haven't reached
That's
that.
well.
I don't know what to talk about.
Maybe
Anyways,
that's-
Thanks for spoiling it. I'm gonna sell a game now.
rip.
I apologize.
It's a digital download.
And then just the creativity of the story. Like it's like a prehistoric times game, but it's in the future.
Yeah.
That's like
for
the first
sure.
thing. That's the first time I've ever heard of
It's
that.
primitive, but they have technology,
Yeah.
and that's I think that's really
And they
cool.
executed that like so well. Like it looks legit.
Yeah, that's pretty creative. Unlike this Zelda trash, we just save a princess. Anyways, we're not talking about that.
There's one complaint that I have about Horizon, and this is a complaint that I didn't have until I played Zelda. It's the fact that I can't climb a lot of stuff in Horizon like I can with
that's-
Zelda.
Yeah.
I played Horizon once after playing Zelda, and it's so hard because in Zelda you could just if you want to go up here, you just
Yeah,
climb
it doesn't
it.
restrict you on
And then with the Horizon, it's like either I can't climb it.
I just too.
I heard either you have to climb it or you have to kind of like figure out what route you can take.
Yeah.
But that's just a small thing. So
Yeah. No, that's one of the things I don't like about Horizon is it's so clumsy. Like when you're riding one of those robot things and you come across like a river or rocky terrain, like the fucking thing just like it's just jumping. It's so clumsy. I don't like that. It's pretty clumsy when you walk at certain terrain. The movement's a little clumsy. And I don't like that the waypoint marker that you see in the game is stupid. So like it'll if there's something 100 meters away that way, it'll make you go 80 meters this way, 20 meters. It's horrible. So my advice to you Horizon players, just forget about that waypoint marker. Just press the touchpad, go to the map,
Yeah.
and
they cause me so much
Yeah.
stress. I don't know what I hate more, that marker thing or Roach from Witcher.
My man Roach.
And then the last thing I don't really like about Horizon is I'm gonna spoil the game. My hand's gonna be up when my hand's down. No more spoilers. So just put your volume down, you cucks. Now, when Rost dies, since Rost has died, I think the dialogue's been pretty boring. Like it's just a bunch of. It's so boring.
Just a bunch of BS.
I hate the dialogue now, but when Ross was alive, the dialogue was awesome. Spoiler free now,
All right.
but so yeah,
It was such a sad thing too.
yeah.
It was like
I was like that?
I was like, fuck this.
Low key, I don't think he's. Anyways, yeah. If you saw the spoiler
Hopefully.
part,
Hopefully I keep playing and like you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, Horizon, pretty elite game, pretty elite.
All right.
For sure.
Anything good you have to say about it, or wait, you got that out on the. beginning?
Yeah, like the
you mentioned its
story.
positives.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a fantastic game. I know if I put in the time, I'm really gonna enjoy it even that much more. It's just Zelda really occupied my time, but
Yeah.
once I'm done with Zelda, I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Same here. I'm still playing it now. I'm getting back into it, so I'm enjoying it. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty much all the thoughts we have.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Entertainment Spectrum's Horizon Zero Dawn discussion. If you like this video, make sure to do all that good stuff, and most importantly, share the video with your buddies.
And communicate with us. We're on Twitter, DudeStopYT. The link's down below.
Watch our Twitch streams.
And yeah.
Like share our vids.
Sure. The Entertainment Spectrum. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.